Okay, stories with Rav G for the day. We're continuing our exploration of the holy Baba Sali, the unbelievable tzaddik. I have a good story for you today. This one is actually famous, and it's beautiful. And if you ever go to Israel, God willing, or you're already in Israel and you've gone to Tzfat, the tour guides will tell you this story when they're talking about what's called the Great Old Shul of the Arizal, of the Holy Ari, Rav Yitzchak Luria. He used to learn in Torah in a cave. That was a little cave. You can actually see it still today. That was off the side of a base medrash, and he would learn with an angel, with a malach. I know it's hard to believe, but this is a different level kind of tzaddik. People are very, very tapped into the incredibly holy. And I've been there before, and it's beautiful. And it's very cool to see. It's like, whoa, like you kind of get this like eerie feeling. Anyways, so this story is told when people are taken to this shul to share the holy story of the Arizal and of the Baba Sali. So here we go. In 1933, Baba Sali, Rav Yisrael Abu Chatzera, returned to Eretz Yisrael for a visit. If you remember, he used to live in Morocco, and now he was in Eretz Yisrael for a visit. This time he stayed at the Porat Yosef Yeshiva, for he had come specifically to learn the Torah of the land of Israel. It is said that one can better understand the Torah he is learning when he studies it in Israel due to the holiness of the land, or as the Gemara says, Avira de'ara machkim. Remember this one. Commit it to your memory, guys. The air of the land of Eretz Yisrael brings wisdom. Baba Sali's reputation had spread even before his arrival, and many people tried to come to see him. But most of the day he was locked in his room learning Torah. Only at specific times was it possible to speak to him and receive his blessing. One of the places Baba Sali really wanted to see was the Beit Knesset, the shul of the Arizal, as we spoke, in the city of Tzfat. When Baba Sali got there, though, he found the door securely locked, and for good reason. The townspeople explained that many people who had entered that shul had immediately died. Perhaps it was because of the holiness of the place, or perhaps it was because of another reason. But after it had happened more than once, a few times, in fact, a huge lock was placed on the door to prevent any more tragic deaths from taking place. Baba Sali turned to his Gabbai and instructed him, "Please get the key to the shul for me. In the meantime, I will go to the mikvah to prepare to enter this holy Beit Knesset." It took the Gabbai a long time to locate the key to the shul, and when he did find the elderly man who had it, the man refused to turn the key over to him. "Absolutely not," he shouted. "To give you the key would make me a murderer." The Gabbai begged and pleaded with the man. He explained that the Baba Sali was a very holy tzaddik, and he knew what he was doing, and that the owner of the key would not be responsible for anything that happened. Finally, the Gabbai persuaded the man to give him the key. The Gabbai returned to Baba Sali when he handed him the key. He noticed that the tzaddik's face was shining like an angel. Baba Sali told his Gabbai to grab hold of his robe and follow him into the shul. Could you imagine how eerie and how scary that might be? You hear that people had a comment and just passed away, and here the Gabbai, your Rebbe, says, "Hold on tight," and he had faith and trusted his Rebbe. Baba Sali headed to the Aron Kodesh, the holy ark. He pulled aside the paroches, the cover, and unfastened the door and opened it. He took out a Sefer Torah and read from it for a few minutes. Baba Sali prayed mincha, and then he and his Gabbai left the Beit Knesset. The elderly man in charge of the key had been sitting outside waiting. When he saw the two leave the shul alive and well, he rushed toward them with great joy, and then ran off to tell everyone about the miracle. The people of Tzfat were overjoyed when they learned that the Baba Sali not only made it out alive, but he had fixed the problem, so to speak, and announced that the Beit Knesset of the Ari was now safely open to all. Just like his previous visit, Baba Sali stayed in Eretz Yisrael for about a year, and then it was time to return home. Okay, so this we read from what's called The Story of the Baba Sali, written by Sarah Feldbrand. I hope you enjoyed the story of today, and hope to see you tomorrow.